Hi.
Hi, good day everyone. You're all welcome to the Daughter of Zion's Talk Show.
Yeah,
So we are here want to talk on pride.
yeah, right.
We are using Haman and Vashti as a case study. So what is pride? Pride is when you are concerned about your own dignity, what you know how to do most. So I'll be asking my sisters their own view about pride. Sister Imolayo, what is your own view about pride? What is pride?
Thank you, Mr. Blessing. I would like to define pride as you feeling that you are the best. You may actually be doing some things that you are good at and being the best. And it is different from you striving to be the best or hoping to be the best, but you not thinking that you are the best. Our case study, Haman, thought that he was the best among all the people in that country. When the king was talking about somebody that has been good in the country so that he will help that person, he thought he had a feeling that who else if it not be me? That's pride. And I pray the spirit of pride will not rest upon us in Jesus' name.
Quickly to add to what she has said, like she mentioned you striving to be the best or hoping to be the best. When you it is humility when you are striving to be the best. But when you are feeling that you are the best, always like you are seeing yourself, you are seeing yourself, knowing how to do something more than how others can do it. That is pride. The Lord is helping us in Jesus' name. So, Ashion, what is pride? What is your own view concerning pride? What is pride?
Okay, I see pride in my perspective as when someone says that one is seen in his or herself to be more superior than other, or you are seeing yourself beyond the way God and human being is seeing you. So,
Wow, that is cute. When you see yourself above others, as Christians, the word of God said you should not see ourselves more than above others, more than others. So it is not good when you are having this feeling that you are better than these people. That is pride. I seek God helping us in Jesus' name. Now we'll be moving to the consequence of pride. What are the dangers of pride? What is the consequences of pride? So I'll be starting from my sister Shion. What is consequence of pride?
yes, thank you, my moderator. There are lots of consequences that backs pride up. And earlier on we said we are using Vashti and Haman as the case study. Looking at the life of Vashti, she's a queen that everybody recognized and they honored. When the king invited her to come and dance before him and the chief, she thought within herself that how will I so low to come and dance before these people. Like she allowed that her beauty to get into her senses, and before she knew it, she was replaced. That is one of the consequences. She was replaced. Someone that when she works in the city, works in the town, everybody recognized the honor her. She was disvalued. And the funniest part of it is that it was even the sheep that placed judgment upon her. And the second thing is that as someone that is having pride in your heart, you won't be able to access God. Because the moment you come before God, God is not seeing you, He's seeing that pride in you. And that is why they say human being check the facial appearance, but God checks through our hearts. And when God sees that your heart is filled with pride, He won't even bother to listen to you.
Wow, I'm blessed. Like from what she said, there is always a place for replacement. And to you that you are proud, there is an Esther that has been prepared for you. So whenever you notice pride in your life, you should pray in case, because it's bring about replacement, and the person will lost his or her value. There's a portion of Bible, I think is in the book of Proverbs, that says God respects the prayers of those that are humble. The prayers of humble hearts, the Lord respects their prayers. So when you have pride in your heart, you coming to God, the Lord will not, like, God will not attend to your prayers, because even Jesus Christ as our master was very humble. You can see Jesus Christ he washed the feet of the disciples. Wow, I am blessed. Sister Imole, what is your own view?
Yes, Sister Sharon, say thank you for the enlightenment. And Sister Blessing and moderator, I love you people's contribution. I would like to add to this that the Bible says that pride goeth before destruction. One of the consequences of pride is that that person will be destroyed. Looking at Aman was destroyed. So if eventually you are a choir, a chorist, and you felt that you are the best singer, you should be ready for destruction. If you are the best, you know how to read, you know how to write, and you feel that you are the best in your class, you are so proud, then you should be await. You should await destruction. You will not be destroyed in Jesus' name.
Well, I am blessed. Looking at Haman, like the end of his life was Haman ended his life in destruction. So pride brings about destruction. And as Christian, the word of God said, not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but it's of God that showeth mercy. So whatsoever you know how to do, know that it's not by your power, neither by your strength, it is by the grace of the Lord. So we shouldn't be seeing those things that we can do, but be seeing God, the enablement of God. God is helping us in Jesus' name. Now we are going to the way out from pride. Is there any way out from pride? Can we be free from pride? So I'll be starting from my sister here, Sister Imole. What are the way out from pride?
Yeah, thank you, ma. I would like to say, come in this way that humility is the answer to pride, like it's the solution to pride. So the first thing is for us to humble ourselves. In the book of Second Chronicles, it said that if my people that are called by my name shall humble themselves, that's the first thing. So we should at least look at our lives as we are listening to this video, as we're watching, and check if eventually we have been proud, we are feeling depressed, we are feeling being superior out of my workplace. If I'm not there, my boss cannot do anything. And be humble. Go to God. Number one thing is for us to go to God and be humble. And say, Lord, this is me. I have pride in me, and now I am humble. And be humble enough to confess that you are a proud person. Wow. And Lord, give us grace to be humble in Jesus' name.
Well, I am blessed. Like from what she said humility is way out from pride. So humility is the antidote from pride. The drugs for pride is humility. Looking at the prodigal son, he said, I will arise, I will go to my father, and I will tell him that I've seen in him and heaven, and I will ask him if he can make me one of his servants. That is humility. So when we notice pride in our life, we should come back to God in humility, in humbleness of heart, and the Lord will hear our prayers. The Lord will save us from pride in Jesus' name. Sister Shun, what are the ways out from pride?
Like sincerely I'm blessed. Right. So let me just add this to it. There are ways out of pride. And one of it is that you don't believe you have one thing until you realize that this thing I have it. Like you have to come to the place of realization that this thing, I have this thing in me. That is when you cannot go to God. Until you believe that I have this thing, it will now help you to go to God. So after realizing that you have it, then go to God. He said that he will supply us strength in our weakness. So you now coming to God and God, I have this thing, please help me out. He will be able to help you. And third thing that I would say is that try and get a mentor, someone that you trusted his or her life, his or her spiritual life to be that sound. Someone that that can help you out, that maybe he or she has passed through this same thing that we are talking about. Someone that that can be of help, not someone that will cast you or will be looking at you in another. So get someone that you can confide in that can see you through.
Thank you. I am really blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. She said we should have somebody like oversight, someone that will be sitting over our life, that will be that will be accountable to. So whenever we notice this in our lives as Christian, especially we youth, what we are saying is that pride kills. So whenever we notice it in our life, we should not be proud to that level that I cannot go to anybody. So we should go and submit. Look for somebody to submit. And whenever we are going through anything, even apart from pride, we go and tell the person, this is what I'm passing through. And I see God helping us in Jesus' name. So pride kills, pride destroys, and pride brings replacement. Shun pride. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name.
Bye. See you in the next episode.